Astrology. This week, we have Mars entering into Aries. Jupiter entered into Aries recently for the first time in 12 years. Jupiter expands whatever it hits, and Aries is Mars ruled. And Aries, if you know astrology, it represents the I am. And when I say I am, it's what the Buddhists are saying about, well, you're one with the universe, and astrology is pointing at the science behind all sciences. I mean, it's the science, it's the only real science that points at all other sciences as far as the truth and what's happening, and to start unlocking the equations. Like, very little I have done, and it's the truth. And it gives you such power because the truth is very empowering. And so anyway, it's tough when I'm going through it as far as everything to just try and focus. I'm supposed to channel the news here, astrology. See, it's not just me. I am an Aries rising. I am humanity, and so when Mars goes into Aries, we're going to be starting to fire up. Mars is a fire planet, and when it's in Aries in its home sign, let me tell you what Aries is. Aries is the best of humanity. All of our movies are based in Aries type. You either had a war or somebody's fighting, or you have a superhero just busted through and said, "Fucking, I'm strong!" And they're standing there, and they stand right behind you. See, I'm an Aries rising, and my best friends have always been Aries. And when I call them my best friends, it's because they just went like, "Excuse me," and they stood right behind me. They just like lit up on fire, and they said, "Excuse me, have you experienced the truth and reality of people and their characters, or are you just going to be like this because you're in fear or something?" Aries have gotten me my first job up here, got my foot in the door to prove to everybody I can run your whole business, and I'm a delight. I just don't let people mess with me, really. And okay, I admit I have my own life. I'm an individual. You want to do some astrology? Let's look at it. I have some things to work out with my family, this and that, and it's still going on. I mean, God, can you let people have all kinds of colors and shapes and sizes? I do. And the moment it starts happening to me, it's like, okay, it's kind of like, what's that other character's name? Jesus, who would say, all right, you want to start judging? Let's judge your ass then. You're all going to start just going into forever down. It's not the way to live. What is the point? Getting back to Mars going into Aries, don't judge energy, babes. When it starts going like this really fucking fast and you can't understand, I don't care what the fuck you're gonna do. It's gonna be spontaneous. You're gonna fucking light shit on fire and fucking get it done. Whoa! Move out of the fucking way. We're the leaders. Move out of the way. We are the leaders. Move out of the way. We are the leaders, and we are going to start showing up. It's going to pop up, and kids are going to be going, "Ah, what was that, Mommy?" That was sheer consciousness. Spontaneously fucking gave itself the freedom and took care of business. It's not going to complain. That's Aries. That's me. Very ignorant, very ignorant. We can admit, but that is the key. That's what just the I am says, and that is all. Excuse me, what is next? Well, we have Taurus that says, well, let's find the quality of it. Okay, yes, there are characters out there. There's the hero, that is the Aries of the I am Aries, and then there's the warrior. That's the warrior. And what are you gonna say about the one who's courageous, who makes it? You're gonna say that's a hero, but what are you gonna say the one who is courageous but doesn't make it? You're gonna say they're stupid, and you're gonna say they're insane, and you're gonna say they're violent. You're gonna say they're crazy. Aries is the one who is hang gliding off of the cliff. Excuse me, you guys are boring. When they have some stuff to do, babe, it's like they are the ones boxing. They made up sports, and it's like, it's, you want to play? They're the warriors, and they say, okay, it's time to play. So this is what's going to happen when Mars goes into Aries. It's been under the ocean, let alone with Neptune. Here I am. I'm looking at myself. I'm like, okay, I'm this little girl. I need my supplies. Hi, Dad. I know this is not your fault. I mean, I know that there's a bigger picture. Everybody's doing the best they can do under a non-human system that keeps encroaching, and nobody knows that this is happening but a special 144,000 of us. I'm a chosen one, number 11, babes. And we're not crazy and schizoid or anything. No, you can't get us on that. We have rights. Let's look at the reality of reality. We can say what we say, but our behaviors should be speaking louder. Have we hurt you? Have we hurt you? Come on, you're showing all this shit on TV, and people are telling you to go shoot yourselves and with a shot, and then this language. I'm looking at how Bill Gates talks. It's like, why do they even put the word people, people, people in there with the danger that they're surrounding COVID-19 and all this stuff with it? They are damaging they're making you go into fear, and that is the sickest thing we could ever experience. It's so sad. There's so many people who are sick and tired of it because it's the universe that's being pummeled as far as our perception about it, where we come from, how it really is in the garden. There's plenty. I'm living in the world of plenty, and everybody's under this illusion they're being pinched off. And now I'm pinched off by this guy over here. I don't want anything to do with these people. So when Mars goes into Aries, I'm not flopping around all over the place. Your fucking TVs flop around all over the place. Stop judging people, and especially stop judging energy. It's just energy. And that's what the Mars Aries thing is going to be. We're going to see humanity rise up. I understand processes. I do, believe it or not, because Aries is not into the process. They're like, wait a minute, function now. But that's part of it. Just and look at the patterning, and you start learning. I'm 47 years old, and I'm learning now. Wow, okay, so our intuition, I'm still learning about how to look into it. Say, okay, don't be afraid. First of all, don't fear. Don't fear. That's going to blow it. That's what the Aries I am is here to say. And then next is the Taurus, who says, the quality of which we're going to keep this stance, which is awareness, here now only. If that's the Buddha. The Buddha, and he says, here now only, what do we need? Give us this day. The day is our awareness of now. Just now only. I'm a being of now. All I want is to be able to live now. Give us this day. And to be able to do anything I can to get food, and that means farm. If not, go and get the sources that say that they're available. Well, when I'm cut off, excuse me, and oh my God, it's not going to be the electrical current. They don't want to shut down the electrical current. That's the way that that's the bars that keeps everybody trapped. And if it was to shut off, they would figure out what to do and how to live. They're going to shut off the food supply. Believe me, if I go fucking apeshit crazy because I don't have the right nourishment, and then they're actually, you can see somebody shutting off in front of your face, shutting it off. Those people need to get their heads cut off. They're threatening our life. I'm sorry, and that's the Aries vibe. You don't complain. You take care of business, honey. Just do it. That's what they made up. Just do it. It wouldn't get done if it wasn't Aries. We wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for the I am. Prepare yourselves for humanity to rise and get out of the way. When the leaders are really, don't sit there and go, how dare you? You raised your voice. We're raising our voice. Raise your voice. Raise your voice. It's time to raise your voice.